Okay, I think we are on. Hi everyone, all about the gyro here. Welcome to the latest round of the Jackknife F3 Championship from one of my favorite circuits on the service. It really needs to get some love. That is Phillip Island. Yes, we are back to get a little bit of revenge on what happened last year. We kind of had a bad run. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the F3 race. And right now we're 6 out of 11. So I don't know how I'm doing that. So my practice has been very limited. So I'm going to drive some laps and get a little bit of feel. Now let me change my reference time to session. I don't like doing all time because... Hello, Andy. How are you?
Its exit looks clear.
It took me until about Tuesday night to recover from last weekend. Oh, second gear.
Okay, Dwayne, you need to watch the track
second
limits.
gear corner.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
I'll show you the times here. Now I am on race fuel. Some of the times you see are quali. So keep that in mind. So I'm pretty happy with that.
They're not brake dragging targeting. You just go off in turn one because tires are too cold.
So yeah, it took me till Tuesday, and then I finally felt better. Work has been crazy. The weekend is here. So very happy.
Exit's clear.
I need to practice pit entry. Well, what's the car and what's the setup and what's the track? So, Mid-Ohio in the Merc. So you're going to need a lot of downforce. A lot of downforce. I'm going off. Yep.
We need to watch these track limits.
Yeah. A lot of downforce at Mid-Ohio. And Mid-Ohio is not an easy track to learn. You have to understand
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
You got to spend some time. It's not something you can pick up pretty quickly. So okay. Starting to realize cold brakes.
Please, Dwayne.
Cold brakes in Phillip Island. That's why we practice.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Yeah, I think you got the right idea, Andy, because Mid-Ohio
just 2 minutes left,
just
2
takes...
minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm mistiming the throttle there. Gotta downshift and roll the throttle. Yeah, learn some more basic skills instead. That is a better use of your time. Ah. Yeah, I would say take that time, work on one specific skill.
Watch your speed. Box in 300 meters.
It is never too early to start
Box in
practicing
5,
Road Atlanta.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay. Okay, I can tell I've driven a lot of GT3 lately because my braking is a little off. And this, never too early. Yeah, turn 3 is the key to turn 3 is understanding
Checkered flags out. P6.
where the brake, and you have to picture a tangent to the apex of the left curb.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Easier said than done. All right, so now we're in quali.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 14 minutes to do the business.
Yeah, turn 3 I rode Atlanta. You have to be very precise on entry. And once you are precise on entry, it rewards you. Because you get into the S's very, very nice. But yeah, you have to be tangent to the apex. That's the key.
The leader has just done a 128.2. P2.
Oh yeah.
The guy in front has just done a 130.0.
Okay, so I'm not going to get tow help from Michael. But I will put a time on the board. It will not stay full for very long.
23.3.
That's why
All right,
Tobias
Wayne,
is so
next
quick.
time you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. You're currently 1.5 seconds off the pace. You've just done it 124.7. The guy ahead has just done it 124.6.
Yeah, turn 2 and the hairpin, they're tough. On the hairpin here. Very, very tricky.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The guy behind has just done it 124.9. P4, that's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 1.1 seconds off the pace. That last lap was at 124.4.
Yeah.
Right ahead's lap time is at 124.1.
It gets light and off camber, and you have to be very precise on entry. If you are not precise on entry, you lose it all the way down the straight. I love Phillip Island, such a great track to understand car dynamics.
Half a gallon remaining. P5, that's your fastest lap today. We're running on fumes, mate.
There's some in the box. Yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot of effort.
Very little fuel left. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 320 meters.
I'll take some fuel and go back out.
Box in 5.
Oh, that's
Four,
right. You have to
three,
focus on one skill.
2, 1.
at a time.
Box now.
It's a lot like golf.
The leader has just done a 123.1.
I just took too much fuel. Let me reset. Yeah, it's a lot of it is you just gotta practice. Rolling throttle,
All clear.
opening up the
Push now.
corner.
P7.
Oh. Gotta lower the brake bias down. Yep. And here at Phillip Island, you're gonna have a course and opening up the corner and rolling throttle, because you need that here. A 15-minute qualifying, so trying to get the tires warmed up. So it'll be the second lap is where I'm really going to try to get on it here. And you drop it first, but the problem is you spin the tires. And you don't want to do that in the F3 because the rears go away in these cars. Okay, let's see what we got here if we can find any more pace.
Fuel left.
Yeah, bad fundamentals is you solidify your fundamentals.
Currently 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace.
You
Your
will
lap time
find a
was
lot of IR and a
124.3.
lot of pace. I had to wait on the front end there. I wanted to get out. Southern Heights, we couldn't do it.
The leader has just done a 122.9.
Yeah, practicing with AI will help you when you do a skill focus. Almost got time there. This is going to be my last lap here.
Your lap time was at 124.1.
And get into 123s, I'll be really happy. It's going to take some effort.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Half a gallon of fuel remaining.
Alright, let's give it one more go here. Yep, we're not going to get that lap in.
We're running on fumes, mate.
As it cuts right off at 15. That's okay. We know what our... We know that's our race pace, and that's our quali pace. So, we know these fellas were on race fuel. These, quali fuel.
That's the end of the session, E9.
All right, so we're in 9th, but that's okay. So, 14 laps. But it's that 28 lapper with a pit stop. That's going to be a doozy. Okay, just making sure all my stuff is together. Okay. So, when John says you all can win this, that is true. Anyone can. So there's Michael. I will grid in a moment. Victor hasn't gridded. Tobias hasn't gridded. So, thank you, Webbers. Phillip Island, one of our favorite places. Nope, you cannot be on. Nope, cannot be on the bus. All right. Let's see how electric we are off the start. Starting 9th, but our race pace is pretty good. And turn 1 and 2 is going to be very interesting.
35 minutes.
All right, 14 laps. First race
Okay,
of the
Dwayne,
night.
get ready. Green, green, green.
Car left. Clear left. Car right, clear right.
That's how you made it start, as I turned on the pit limiter. And by accident. As once again, my reputation for being a phantom starter has been maintained. And Marcus is considerably quicker than me. This is the sprint race. The feature is after the 2 races. Sprint race. Flappy disconnected. He must have been not an official, part of a league. Cold tires. Very cold tires. Cold brakes. So now, he wants to get by, he just has to go on the outside.
The car ahead has just done a
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
That was 124.9.
Now I know I'm holding people up.
Car left, clear left.
We think P5 has binned it in turn 4. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.9 seconds. Looks like P5's gone off in turn 10.
All right, looks like if I keep it clean, podium.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
The Victor is also very fast.
Okay, Dwayne, the pit window is now open. We'll need to refuel 24 minutes into the race. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 3.0. He's faster than you, entering turn 4.
Okay, that is Siberia. That's the left-hander I just went out of. And I've been having all sorts of issues in Siberia. and in Lukey Heights. There. This set is very understeer, and it's very uncomfortable to drive at the beginning.
The leader's just done it, 123.4. The car in front has just done it, 123.5. That lap time
I do
was
expect Victor to close this
124.
gap
The guy
pretty
behind
quick.
has just done it, 123.3.
Gave myself a little more front brake bias. So I'm losing the front end a lot.
P3.
Much better. Notice Victor will continue to close the gap. Victor's a pretty smooth operator too, so I expect him to get across to me in about 3 laps. I started 9th on the grid and made a fantastic start and got lucky and dodged the carnage. So that is Siberia, and that is where I'm losing a lot of time.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.0. They're quicker than us entering turn 4.
So now he'll be in the draft, and watch him just pull up, and he'll drive right by. I'm not going to make it easy.
That lap was at 124.4.
But after P4 at Olton Park, and there's a reference, there's a pole in the distance, the skinny white pole. It's when you get on the power in this car, in that corner. I've been driving the GT3 a lot. Not very precise.
Okay, Dwayne, don't let this guy distract you.
On your left. Hold your line.
Here comes Victor.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Now, if he set this up correctly, he should get me here.
Right side. Clear right.
There he goes. Simple overtaking maneuver. Now, he will start to drive away. A little bit of air wash. I didn't make it easy on Victor. Now, I'm not going to fight him. He's going to study. How can I keep up, and how can I...
U4. You've used half your fuel. Okay, Dwayne, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
He's just a little bit better than Honda.
The gap in front has increased to
Because he's a little bit
1.0
better in
seconds.
Siberia, he can now pull out. That is where I'm struggling. Oh.
I think P3 has pinned it in turn 10.
Pressure. That's what that was. Pressure. Now he's going to chase me down again. Let him struggle.
Well done, Dwayne. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P3. Of fuel remaining.
And the issue is if Michael gets up to him, not done yet, Welshie. Having a lot of issues in two corners.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 5.7 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 4.
So turn 4 is Siberia. I'm losing a lot of time in Siberia. Four laps to go. Can I get it on the podium? That's the question.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
All right, Chad, get out and start pushing. 3 laps to run. He's able to downshift the first and control it. I can't. I feel the rear end is break loose. And Honda. The Honda's that tight right-handed hairpin.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 3.6. He's faster than you into turn 4.
I just got to maintain. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything silly.
P3, you've just done a 124.6. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap in front is now 9.7. Okay, Dwayne, half distance. Should be about 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, this car just understeers. It's just understeering a lot.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, 1 lap to run and a very unlikely podium. Just got to keep it on the track. And if this comes to pass,
Last lap, bring it on home.
I'll be very much over the moon. Once I get through Honda, I'll be relieved. This is Honda. Car just wants to push. That's actually the best I've done Honda all race. Siberian. And now with a run to Lukey Heights. Chat, prepare to go crazy.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Go crazy, chat. Go crazy.
Well done, Dwayne. Great drive. That's a podium.
Best ever finish in the league. Best ever. And that's following the best ever finish in the league.
Getting you out of your chat, Dwayne, that's just a bit of a masterclass from you. How do you feel about that, P3?
Well, hi everyone. American Minister of Defense here. This setup this week is very loose. You have to drive it with a very patient throttle. But once I realized that, made the brake bias adjustment,
Check a flag,
the car started coming good, and yeah, I found some pace in the car between P4 and Alton Park and here. So over the moon.
Yeah, it's like compared to this time out here last time, where you're leading pace cars, and I think it ended up in tears. It's taken a little while because you did a lot of driving a lot of different cars, but the F3 starting to come together for you by the looks.
Yeah, I mean, that start may be the best start that I've ever pulled off in the league, right? I mean, that was just one of those dazzling starts where all the factors came good, right? Getting off the line quickly, being very careful. I knew Dennis was on my right. I think Marcus was on my left, and just having to work my way through. And then, when Victor got by, I didn't give up. I said, you know what? I'm going to hang around. And Victor made an uncharacteristic error. I was very surprised he made that error in Lukey Heights. So yeah, it's coming good. But race 2, as we know, last time I had a fantastic start and didn't make the second corner. So lots of work to do.
All right, we'll let you get back and repair. Thanks, Dwayne.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
So because of so what they do is they interview the top 3 in the podium for every race. That's the first time I've ever done that. So I had to think on the fly of what to say there. So now we have the invert. So we go back to 8th. I don't know what happened with Marcus. I just don't know. I don't know if he spun the grass or locked the car up. But yeah, this car is very loose. So you got to drive it very shallow. And you got to be really careful on the brake. So I'll tell you, I started here and I ended here. And that was half a race. Thank you, Welsh. I appreciate you being here. What a finish. That is going to jump us up a lot in the standings as well. So over the moon. Over the moon. And yeah, that start. It's like I said, I have a reputation in this league for being a very good starter. Now, of course, as I say that, now watch me jinx myself on this one, right? But you got to take advantages, take your advantages and score when you can. And getting a podium, that I'm just over the moon. Over the moon with that effort. And by the way, I want to say welcome to Carol and to Mark for joining Full Tilt Virtual Motorsport. So very, very happy to have you on as we grow our team. But yeah, when I watched back the replay, this is going to be a replay that I treasure because I made that start good. So now on to the main event. So that was the sprint race. Now we have the feature race, 28 laps, and there is a pit stop. So no tires to be changed. And normally, the quote-unquote endurance races, I do really well here. It's kind of weird that I ended up in third.
So everyone going to try
That's the end of the session.
hold
P8.
the grid this time. So let your wall grid come up.
It was this car is pushing a lot, Mark, big time. It's really
Not sure how this is
pushing.
going to work. Come to the grid, please.
I kept overshooting Honda, like really bad. Like it's like you cannot stand on the brakes in this car because here at Phillip Island, if you stand on the brakes, you're spinning. Like it's very modulated. All right, just like that. Here we are in 8th. And Renee and Tobias tend to be pretty good starters too. So, this could be wild. Yeah, this car, it's rolling throttle a lot. Rolling throttle a lot, rolling throttle a lot. That's the secret to this car. And that's regardless if it's fixed or open. Now fixed, it's a little softer.
The track temp is 76. The air temp
Here we
is
go.
75 Fahrenheit. 45 minutes. Get ready. Time to focus. Green. Let's go. Let's go.
Told you I was a good starter.
On your right.
Full tires.
Clear right. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Nice one, Dwayne. Good start.
Victor got a lot of work to do. He wants to redeem himself. So does Marcus. Them boys are quick.
Right side. Still there.
Need
Clear
to get
right.
the space there.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Now Tobias,
Still there.
he will send it.
Still there. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Tobias is very, very good. He's one of the best drivers in this league. This is an endurance race. This is 28 laps. But confidence is the greatest skill enhancer you have, and I knew after Oulton Park, and I knew after Spa, where I was keeping up with 2600s,
The leader has
So-
just done 123.9.
Now what you're going to see is you should see the class of the
That was
cars.
125.0. Sector 1 is 0.6.
You'll see the fast guys now get forward. But I also know
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Anderson.
I got a little bit of pace this week.
Window open. 1 meter pit for refueling. 25 minutes into the race. Looks like P4 has gone off in turn 4.
Left side. Clear left.
Marcus having another problem in Honda. So that's twice he has had issues in that corner. Normally Marcus is really, really good too in this car. I would say there's anywhere between 3 and 6 really good guys in this car per week.
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
And, I used to be behind all of them. Now I'm racing amongst them. And that just tells me how much I've improved in this car.
7th position.
Car left. Clear left.
Come on, Dwayne. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
I set that up because I was much better out of the Lukey Heights complex. So a lot of the guys have not practiced with full fuel because they're locking it up here. They'll always practice with race fuel. Gives me an idea of what the car's going to do. They will have to move their brake bias quite a bit. Heinrich's pretty good in these cars too, so now you should see a counter drafted pass. So Heinrich has to make a decision. How does he want to approach this?
P6, that's your quickest lap.
So he's got all the error wash. I was 6th fastest in practice, but faster cars were behind.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Anderson. The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds.
And Heinrich's gone off in Honda because if you charge in there and you put it in first gear, you are banking on the car being stable. Sometimes it's not. Am I closing down on Vinicius here? Vinicius, good up and coming driver as well. So this league, a great league. Here comes Marcus.
The gap behind has now decreased to 1.0. That's your quickest lap in this session.
This is Honda. Hey, I never had drove this car before until I joined this league. So jump in it to learn the car. That's why you have leagues. It's one of the best reasons to join a league. You want to learn how to drive a car before driving in officials. Drive it here. Now Marcus is quicker. So here's where a little strategy is going to be played.
Off the pace.
I actually want him to get by. It will behoove me for him to get by.
No mistakes.
Yeah, that's why you join a league. It's one of the reasons. Learn a car. Tobias has already passed Renee there. So now what I'm hoping is Come on by, Marcus. I'll let you by up here.
B6, your last lap time was at 124.4.
On your right. Clear right.
Because
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
Marcus is much quicker than me. And I want him to pull me,
The gap's now 0.7.
Schreiber. So that's a tactical pass where it also covers if I did him wrong in the first race, now I've given it back to him. And if he pulls away, because now what I'm thinking is I can probably get to Vinicius easier because I've had no draft.
Turn 10.
It's up here.
Flag, watch out.
That's Victor again. That's another reason why you let, in this long race, you let the faster cars go by. Because remember, tires. Tires are so important. And so I'm trying to save my tires.
We're all over the place. Come on, man. Get your head back together. B7. That lap was at 125.
No, Jim, I'm actually quite calm because I am using strategy. So I got two fast guys.
Okay, Blaine, you've got half your fuel left.
And Vinicius is doing the job. Okay, wider arc. And Marcus has got Siberia figured out. I need to be a little bit wider in the Siberia.
The gap behind is now 5.0.
Vinicius overran the corner. Now, this has worked out. Here we go.
Lap time was
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Nice pass.
Now my strategy has worked, because I will have fresher tires. Vinicius is pretty quick.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
He'll stick with me.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Now, interestingly enough, Darren Bartz
P6.
has found
The
some
lap time
pace.
was at 124.3.
See how close he is to Tobias up there. So there's the pole, and that's when you start trying to get on the throttle, especially if you get the line right. But love Phillip Island, such a great track. It's simple in appearance, but deceptively challenging. So the fact that Heinrich is in the lane, I don't think he's going to make it on the fuel. This is where I should be. I should be mid-pack with my race pace. And Victor and Marcus, one of them, are still locking up. All right, so right now my strategy is very simple. Just run like hell.
All right, Dwayne, hold your nerve.
There's
Just keep
no
it smooth,
overlap
mistakes.
or
You're 2/10 off the pace,
situation.
6 to 1.
Vinicius is kind of in the catbird seat here. So if you hear the throttle, you hear that very slow power on. It's because the rears are now hot.
Looks like P4 has binned it in. Turn 11.
That's P4. And that is Darren.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Anderson.
Smooth. You must drive this car very smooth.
P5. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Not yet in the window. I don't have Gunther on, so I'm using Gyro 1.0 to do these calculations of when I want to come in.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Bad corner. Because now he's going to get the run. Okay, we're halfway. So now I could come in at any time. I did do a little practice to the pit lane entry. That's just oversteer in the car, or understeer, pardon me. So we will pit.
The leader is pitting now. Half a gallon left. Looks like P3's gone off in turn 12.
Clear right.
Mid lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Okay, Dwayne, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
We'll take the fast repair. That was crazy.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay, so we're going to be in front of Victor. Oh, I just got busted.
Mid exit's clear.
Yep.
Stay behind the white line.
Clear left.
Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve.
Forgot about the pit limiter. That was a wild exchange.
Come in to serve this penalty in the next 2 laps. We think P5 has binned it in turn 5. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
All right. Take her penalty now.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 300 metres. You've got plenty of fuel. Box in 5, 4,
Forgot the fast repair
2,
resets the pit
1.
limiter.
Box now.
Oops! Those things happen. They happen. But okay, pit limiter.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
I'm still in front of Stryber. All right. Yeah, I took the fast repair and forgot to reset the limiter.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 18
My
seconds.
silly fault. Now, we don't know if either party, Victor or Vinicius, had a penalty for unsafe pit entry. So now we're going to run like hell and see if we can get 6th place. Not over
20
yet.
minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Anything could happen up ahead. So the idea is Michael
Put it away. The gap behind is now 6.5.
would have been behind me if it wasn't for the penalty. So now I got to see what I can do. And something could happen up ahead, we don't know. But I've been pretty gentle on my tires.
I think P4's gone off in turn 11.
And Victor may have had another issue. Him and Lukey Heights have not played well. Okay, so he's either broken. Oh, somebody's off up here.
There's an incident in turn 12.
Well, it's Darren. Darren's had another bad run. So, here comes Victor. He's taking his fast repair.
Okay, Dwayne.
On your left, clear left.
And he will get right by me again, trust me. Victor's a swift driver.
Car right. Clear right.
Nice standard block pass. Victor tends to race very clean, so I was not going to make it that hard on him. Now can I do some more errors? That's going to be the question.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.2 seconds.
One more click up front if I need it, and that's it. That's all I got. He's been on the grass a lot. So far, my strategy has worked of keeping Vinicius at bay and letting Marcus go. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Okay, Dwayne, you just cut the
Target
track.
fixation. Focus. Hydrate. Hydrate on the straight when you need to do that. And I told you, this is endurance race. This is hard. Gotta focus. Now I've given Vinicius a little bit of incentive, which you never want to do. Okay. I have had the drink. That is good.
Left, that's 15 minutes.
In these cars, you must focus. Focus. Learn from my error. I made one little mistake, and now I'm kind of in a tricky situation here. Because Victor will drive away from me, and I don't get the benefit of the tow. And you don't give your opponent any hope. Because now Vinicius will go all out now. And we use the Formula One scale of points. So keep that in mind.
That lap time was 1:24.4. Now 4.5 seconds.
And the fronts are really getting tired now. Pardon the pun. See? And for those who have not
now 4.3.
adjusted their brake bias, they will be hating life. I am well forward now. And that is because the rears are now liquid lava. Vinicius is now in 4 seconds. And I'm leaking time, which is not what you want to be doing in this situation. Much better. Yeah. Oh, Michael's had an off.
Turn 11.
Now Michael's giving me a little hope. Oh, he has given me a lot of hope. That is a top 5 that he is gifted, and he has towed. You know, folks, we may be in the offering for driver of the day again. Just saying.
Well done, Dwayne. You're looking really good. Come
Third
on, keep
and
your focus.
fifth.
P5. That lap was a 124.6.
So if you want to put that vote in, go over the Jackknife channel. He's streaming this right now. And put in hashtag Gyro DOTD.
Minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Okay, Dwayne, keep
Okay,
it nice
4
and
laps
smooth.
to
Come on,
run.
let the race come to us. The gap behind is now 4.2 seconds.
Holding the gap. I know Michael's kicking himself like I just threw away a 5th. Just threw away a top 5. That's right, you have to focus. I'll tell you right now, this car is harder to drive than the R8. A lot harder to drive than the R8. But after my spa run, I started realizing that when I believe in myself, good things happen. All right, 3 to run. Let's consolidate an excellent race meeting here with 2 top 5s.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Now I will have to do the full distance. If Heinrich is smart, he lets Tobias by if he's able to. He can do 1 less lap. All right, 2 at the line. Make some noise out there, chat. Let me know you're still there.
All right, Dwayne, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That was 124.4.
I appreciate it, Mark, and everybody else who's come by. I may not be the fastest, but I think I'm the most strategic driver in this league, and it's coming good. Once I figured out this car,
from the guy behind. The gap's now 4.9.
I realized I could drive this car. Tom and Jerry livery, done by the lovely Melody Chance of Map Racing. And she recently had a positive career development in her professional life, so I'm very happy for her. But the Melody Chance is her Twitch channel. Give her a follow. She does some awesome artwork.
White flag.
That's
One
left.
more to go.
It ain't over till it's over. Pulled out a little more time there in Vinicius. All that's going to happen is someone will wreck the wall coming out of Lukey Heights.
I think P6 has binned it in the loop. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That is behind us. So almost a glory run now. Just to keep Victor honest. Yeah, I think I have warranted consideration again for driver of the day. Well done, Tobias. Storming drive from the back.
P5, there's the finish.
Good,
Well done.
guys. That was fun.
Third and fifth. I think I warrant driver of the day. Two fantastic starts. First podium. Kept my composure when all the chaos was coming through. Excellent points. So we used, like I said, the Formula One system. So Paul is third. Let's see, 25, 18, was it 15 or 12? Trying to remember the system, but a third and a fifth. Yeah, I enjoyed driving that. That was just proper. Very, very good race. I'm gonna wait for my competitor to get up here. Yeah, I had to drive this car very conservatively. But Phillip Island, one of my top favorite circuits in the sim, and it's underutilized because people don't realize that this track is very simple on paper.
What's your speed? Box in 310 meters.
Very simple on paper, but very hard to drive. I'm stoked about it.
Box in 5, 4,
So we're going to get a lot of points.
2, 1. Box now.
All right. Only 5X total in the race meeting. 8 to 5th. And here's the incidents. So you can drive clean and get a good score. Tobias only had 3. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So I got 25 points from this race meeting. So 15 for my 3rd and 10 for my 5th. So let me get that on stream here. There we go. So there is the first. That's the heat race. Verification that yours truly got on the podium. And Tobias with the doubleheader, Renee with the doubleheader. And then in the feature, Marcus with a good recovery drive. And there we are right there. So you don't have to be the fastest. It's got to be the most consistent. As we see the rest of the scores. So, yeah, stoked about that. Absolutely stoked. So let me flip you over. Hi. It's the best race meeting I've had all year. And especially with everything I've been through. That was, you don't have to be the fastest. Remember, hot lap pace does not equal race acumen and race pace. You just saw masterclass in how to manage the situation. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. Really, really happy about that. All right, my friends, with all that, it is 5:30 here in Middle Tennessee. I'm going to get a shower, and I'm going to go out to dinner. And with all that said, my friends, take care of yourself. Take care of one another. God bless.